How's it going, guys? It's been a while. I apologize for that. I've decided to get this channel back up and going. Whether you're watching this on YouTube or on Facebook, it's still going to be Ohio Whitetail Nation, but my main priority isn't going to be deer hunting. Now, don't get me wrong, we're going to talk a lot of deer hunting. We're going to talk turkey hunting, food plots, trail cameras, camo, guns, bows. We'll talk about it all. But as you can see, I've changed the logo of the page. I've had a new emblem created. In that emblem, 1 Corinthians 10:31, whether you eat, whether you drink, whatever you do it for the glory of God. About 2 weeks ago, I was baptized, something I've needed to do for a long time. And a guy that I really look up to, who's actually in the hunting industry, even though he hates it when you call it that, and include him into it, because that group of guys, they go against the grain, to say the least. But the sad thing is they go against the grain because they put God first in everything they do. But we had a real deep conversation one night. It's not how the conversation started. I mean, it just kind of went down that rabbit hole in a hurry. And by the end of it, I mean, we were talking real deep that night. And I told him by the end of it, listen, man, I need to be baptized. Is that something you can help me with? And his exact words were, I'll be there tomorrow. So I'm learning very quickly that with whatever we do, we need to give the glory to God. We need to be better men. People go, and I hear it on Facebook all the time, we're one generation away from our freedom being gone. Freedom's one generation away from being extinct. I agree, we are. But I think we're also one generation away from being the best place in the world. But it's going to take good men, godly men, standing up and doing what's right. No, I'm not saying grab the axes and pitchforks and lighting fire and tearing down the town. Excuse me, I don't mean that. But we need to quit hiding. There's more to it than sitting in a tree stand and finding a Bible verse and taking a selfie and putting it on there. There's so many verses out there that hunters grab and they'll post with a picture, post this, and it'll be a little snippet of something. But I want to dive into those little snippets. I want to see what they're actually talking about. I know during planting season, a lot of people go to Mark chapter 4 and where Jesus is giving the parable about the farmer sowing the seed. And they want to hang on to those couple verses right there, but I want to dive into that. So, like, come planting season this year, we're going to take a deep dive into that. What does that Bible verse mean? Now, we're going to be talking plenty of planting, plenty about seed, reading seed tags, fertilizer, everything that goes into it. But when someone will grab I was guilty at one point too, guys. I'm just a sinner, just like everyone else is. But let's break down those. Let's see what they really talk about. I understand where this channel's going. There may not be people who align with it anymore. And I hate that, I really do. But with everything I do, I'm giving the glory to God. And if that offends you and you don't like it, there's some things I'm not going to apologize for anymore. So that's where we're heading. Again, I'm still going to be doing the product reviews. We're going to be breaking down cameras, bows, camo, seed, tree stands, you name it. I'll be giving you guys some pointers. If there's a product that you like, I'll do what I can to get it in your hands. I mean, I work with several local dealers on different things. Again, before we start out and go too deep, I want to be completely transparent that I'm on the field staff of WiseEye. Besides that, I have no sponsorships. I'm not looking for sponsorships. So it's not like someone's handing me a check behind me in the back here that you guys can't see to say, hey, good things about company XYZ. No. I'm learning that companies that put God first in everything they do have the best products. I mean, that's all there is to it. They're not worried about the top profit margins or how much can they sell. I mean, they're making every business decision, and when they do that, they're going to the Bible for help. I mean, they're praying about, they're looking at examples that Jesus or the apostles gave us, and they're making their decisions based on that, and it's paying off a tenfold to them. So that's where we're heading with this, guys. You are, if you're not a member, if you're seeing this on YouTube and you've got a Facebook, head over to Facebook, Ohio Whitetail Nations. Follow us there. If you are watching this on YouTube, if you'd hit like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. Again, I don't know where this is going to go, guys. I don't have a clue. Don Higgins says all the time, dream big, because God's reality is so much bigger than anything you could ever imagine. So, like I said, I'm not looking for fame, fortune, anything like that. But I feel like there's a lot of hunters out there that believe in God, and there's a lot of misinformation out there. And I'm not affiliated with a denomination, so to speak. Everything that I talk about comes right from the Bible. I'm not going to make assumptions. I think there's a lot of that goes on. I think there's a lot of, the Bible warns us of false prophets. And the devil knows what's in the Bible. The devil believes in heaven and hell. So the best thing we can do is go to the Bible and read it for ourselves. Break it down, understand it. So again, we'll hit different topics. I mean, this isn't going to be a Sunday sermon every time you see one of my videos. But if there's something that we're doing, and I can relate it back to the Bible, we're going to do it. We'll dive into it. If there's anything you guys want to know or want to see, I don't know everything. I'm still young in my faith, young in my walk. Sometimes we got to crawl before we walk. But I think kind of when I hit the ground running. I'm an all-in type of person, so it's either all or nothing. And finally, I found something I'm good at being all-in and with. So, like I said, you have a question, you want to know something. If I can't find, or if I don't have the answer for you, I will find the answer for you. I promise you that. And as this channel progresses, and I start breaking down some of these products, I'll start mentioning some specific names, and you guys will be floored that some of the people that I've spoke to here recently about faith, and people that you used to look up to, and now I've got their name saved, and if I have a question at 2 o'clock in the morning about, hey, what does this verse mean, they're the first ones to explain it. So guys, thanks for tuning in. Again, it's been a while, I apologize. But we're going to get back into the rhythm of this, pick up where we left off. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you.